where me and my family do crazy stuff all over the world, flipping stuff, just doing crazy stuff all day long. And today we're out here at Kern County Raceway Park, turning left and going fast. So we're going out for our first practice right now of the day. I think my car's gonna be good. Got some new tires on, should be good. Gonna go fast, break some records. This is the most confusing thing when you can't see your seatbelt.
So what I'm trying to explain to her, like, cause she keeps repeating the same thing, saying mid-turn is kind of where she struggles, well, where the car kind of like wants to dance a little bit. Yeah. So I'm saying, okay, if the front's turning well, which she says the front turns good.
Yeah, it turns, it goes where it wants
so
to.
Just keeping the back to bite,
yeah.
Right?
So, yeah, which I'm trying to say, okay, how about let's get most of the initial turn done in the first half of the turn, so because the front's turning good, so let's use that. And then as trying to touch the apex,
get the car pointed straight
in the right direction, right? So the car is pointed straight. Sometimes if you get anxious and you turn down too early, then you have to turn kind of again. You're going to turn a lot, and then the car is doing a lot of step.
And it's hard because you want to go. You want to go.
Yeah.
You want to get to that.
Because like it's the fastest person.
If you're just waiting a second, it seems like an eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah, and which is hard because I told her, okay, let's go down to the line and turn 3 and 4, and she got down there, but I think she got down there a little early to the line and had to kind of turn, and it was slower by 2 or 3 tenths, you know. So it's a tough call,
but
you know.
All in all, I mean, that's a hell of a start off. What, 7th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
I hear it's a lot of information to take in all at once. You know, just a lot.
Yeah.
It's just gonna come to you eventually. You're gonna like, I got this. I know where to turn in.
You've said it since day one. It's just seat time, experience.
Yeah.
And seat time.
Which,
She'll get it.
You'll get it. It's just a little. It's so close.
Come back, Kevin. Kevin, we want to talk to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's going to the bathroom.
Kevin.
Should go in next to him.
Kevin, want to just grab a couple?
Hey, you Kevin Harvick? That'd be funny. Hey, you Kevin Harvick? Yeah.
So how excited are you to be back in your hometown in Bakersfield racing?
I'm really excited. Actually, I haven't raced here since I think 2008, so it's been a while. So to come back here and be a part of the K&N West Series for me is fun, and hopefully for you guys, it's a good exposure and have a great crowd and everything works out good. So fun event.
Sweet.
It's crazy that I race with you now and race with your daughter.
Oh, really? Jeez, man. Well,
I was the
hopefully
young kid
she's
then,
better
now
than
she's
I
the
was.
young kid.
Yeah.
You did good that night.
Yeah, I did all right. Once I got in a good car.
Yeah,
that
was a good
before
team.
then, yeah. Old stock car comp, you know, back in the day when I used to race super late models for like a year.
I don't think no one even knows that.
No one knows, dude. I was under the radar. Harvick knew. So we're here, Kern County, Bakersfield. Been here many times to do freestyle motocross and different things. Actually had a pretty big following up here in Baco, and always a cool place to come and race now, you know. Hailie's racing K&N tonight. First K&N West race, which is good, you know. She went down and did a race in New Smyrna, Florida, but had some issues, and this is really her first official race, so we'll see. Try to get her out. Main goal is to finish, and goal is to finish in the top 10. I think she's been close in the pace so far, but it's just hard breaking the dirt habits of driving techniques. So, you know, she's learning. She's got to be patient. Big, heavy cars. These K&N cars are heavy. They roll over, they slide. So she's got to be patient. You know, it's going to be different. So we'll see. It's part of the learning process. The only way she's going to get better is just doing laps, seat time. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm interested to see how it goes down for sure.
So right now we're going up for qualifying. I'm excited. I have no clue where I think I'm gonna qualify.
The crew chief always keeps an eye on me. He doesn't like me sticker slapping.
You should have done it right here.
No touching the car is an impound, dude.
You give me a hard time about it.
Cheating on us, man. Go. It's cool. Qualifying in this is actually pretty cool. They run multiple cars together.
It makes it less nervous.
It's way better than usually they send you out one car at a time. Definitely more pressure that way.
Can you video that for the NASCAR Snapchat story?
What?
'Cause that sounds good.
Out of Temecula, California, running the number 19 Mobile One Napa Power Premium Plus Toyota driver, Hailie Deegan. Or to get out of your seat and get on your feet.
Good job. Oh, thank you for everything. Thanks for the opportunity, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, everyone. The car was so amazing.
Like you could tell Harvick
I can't hear out of my left ear.
This thing never blew up.
Never glad. And then he was just toying with Hailie, pushing her. I'm like, oh, don't take her out.
I'm like, dude, I'm nice.
You had to have felt him hitting you.
Oh, I did.
He was working you every which, and he was being nice. He was moving you. I'm like, that's some car control,
I saw him in my mirror.
And then I finally told Troy, I'm like, you better let him go, dude, because he's gonna move her.
I saw him in my mirror, and I was like, take the bottom, just go.
I know, just let him go.
I knew he was gonna get by me anyway. I'm kind of like deaf in my left ear right now. So we just finished up here. I ended up, I don't know, what did I end up? 7th? Yeah, 7th. I was right on the guy for 6th in front of me. But it was a good race. I got shuffled back there at one point. When I hit the gas, it kind of like sputtered a little bit before it took off. But it's all good. I made that ground back up. I'm happy. I feel like this is the funnest thing I've ever done. So I'm excited to see where it takes us. So at one point, Kevin Harvick got shuffled back because he got in like a little tussle, not like a wreck, didn't cause a yellow. We got shuffled back behind me, and I could feel him like moving me from behind. It was very nerve-wracking, but once he got under me, I just followed him, and that's I think how I learned his line and got comfortable with his passing lines and where he was going. And I felt like I saved my car pretty good in the end, so that I saved my car pretty good in the beginning, so I could have it in the end. Goal was top 10. So 7th, not too shabby for a rookie. Awesome day here in Bakersfield. Make sure you subscribe to the Deegan 38 log. You know, we need all those subscribers.
So it was a cool night. Hailie battled and ended up battling with Harvick actually toward the end of the race, and he was pushing her and bumping her and trying to loosen her up out of the way, and I was like a little worried, but he was, dude, so skillful, and ended up squeaking by her and like realistically only beating her by like probably a second, but it was just a good race. Like, it was cool. And then he ended up calling us after, and I'm like, what's the 704 number? And I wasn't gonna answer it because I'm like, who's calling me this late from Charlotte? And then he ended up saying, here, listen to it.
Yeah, you just gotta keep pressuring them. That's how they learn, right?
Yeah, no, that was awesome. That was like that was a perfect night for her.
Yeah, she did a great job. I just wanted to make sure I told you that because I was really impressed with the way that she drove the car. So tell her she did good.
Awesome, thank you. Thanks for driving her clean.
No problem.
Somewhat.
Have a great night. Good luck with everything.
Thank you. That's pretty cool, considering the guy is one of the best, you know, in NASCAR. Just won 3 Cup races. Takes the time to come to Bakersfield, race with the hometown crowd. Didn't forget about those people. And was cool enough to drive Hailie clean her first race and call and go, hey, she did well. That's cool. That's legit. That's one of the most professional, cool things I've seen in a while. So right on. So make sure you subscribe on the Deegan 38 channel. We're always getting down, doing crazy stuff. So represent Team 38.
If I had to pick one person to say, all right, that's the person that KHI would want to represent and you know, think has the most potential, it would probably be Hailie Deegan. She did really, really well. Obviously, they have, I would call it a unique racing heritage within their family with Brian. And, you know, I got to race with her for a little bit there at the end of the race, and she did a great job in the car. So, you know, I think as far as potential and reach and just racing knowledge and getting in the car as young as she is, you know, that would be the one that I would pluck out of the series and say, that's the one we want to be a part of, because she has a lot of potential and already has, you know, some racing experience in multiple vehicles. So that was fun to see.